Good morning. It's Saturday, and I'm going to do some rough sketching today. Um, I'd like to do this as we'll talk about it as a Kickstarter special. And let me just show up here and get my act together. Good morning. Hi. So, as I said, it's a live stream today to do some drawing and sketching, and this is the kind of the last weekend for my Kickstarter that's on that's out there right now, and it's Bloodwing Fire Fist Angel, and getting close to the end. It's got another 48 hours left to go. But what I'm going to do is some of the characters today. I'm going to sketch today about from the 1717 Club. Is one of the groups of gangsters and demons and what have you in the book series. And I thought that would be interesting to do. And they're kind of like Dick Tracy villains. So they're fun to draw, and I hope you will join me, and we'll just uh, we'll just start. Let me go switch the camera, and that way you can see what I'm doing here. So I've got a group of them. These a group of our characters here. I would go with say with Snake Eyes. He's kind of the leader of the group. They're they're guys that they're based on my old the neighborhood that I grew up in in Brooklyn, and they were back there. They were the mobsters, and this was there was actually a 1717 club, and that's where they would go and have their gatherings, and during the week they would come in and do their business. It was a regular nightclub. It's actually it was it had a little stage, it had a bar, it had a back room, and tables, and it was uh, it was a place where they would on a Friday night they'd bring their girlfriends, and they're all dressed up, all dressed up in their fancy suits and dresses and whatnot, and they would have their uh, they would have their parties, and then on a Saturday they'd bring their wives. That's that's basically what it was like, and as my mom would say, these are the boys. So we would they drive up in their cars, and have somebody go and park it for them, and but or just double park. They didn't seem to care, and no one bothered them. And then as my mom said, if you don't bother them, they won't bother you. But anyway, that the 1717 Club was a real, actual place. So I've taken, those, my memories of it, and I've put it into Bloodwing Angel and Fire Fist as characters that Michael, the Bloodwing Angel, winds up becoming involved with. We have major characters that are already, uh, involved with the family that Michael winds up becoming a part of. So, so this way, Snake Eyes is my he's my this kind of the leader of the group. So, and so what I'm doing, I'm working with a red pencil. That's what we got here. Color erase. If you hear any storms, I'm trying to. Well, there's too much. There's a lot of lightning going on out there. So anyway, it's a Prismacolor color erase carmine red pencil that I like using, and so I'll do a red drawing, underdrawing first, and then I'll start putting a black line on here. I think I will I'll put a little music here. See what I can get here. Some loop a little music here. There we go. Just something to keep the air from being, from being dead. Kind of like having cartoon characters are what I've always enjoyed doing. It's kind of a Snake Eyes, as you see, basically dice for eyes that's squared off pupil, rather whites, and then a single there. He's got a single brow. Now I'm using a Palomino Blackwing. Nice dark, almost a 4B pencil. I'm drawing the same way that I would an animation drawing. Don't worry about being anatomically correct. It's a caricature. As long as I understand and try to place it, do nice shapes and forms and interesting shapes. outline is pretty jagged. The hair is pretty funky with just shapes and forms. I can hear the thunder rolling in the distance. Anyway, that's this is Snake Eyes. And we're going to do another one. We're going to just keep on drawing these. These are things I will, I'm having as special add-ons for the campaign towards, just anything, just people who can want to add on to their pledges, or, they're already pledged and they want to add on to something else. They can come in and check out, the link. So let's carry on with this character here. Made this character with it's Louis. The names of our, gangster names can be really anything. Louis the Lip, Snake Eyes, Ski Nose, very Dick Tracy-ish. Just giving some ears here, and then kind of a carroty top here. I think watching a drawing, an artist's work, they enables you to see the thought process. This character here he's got freckles and acne on his forehead. There's a bow tie. I think comics, independent comics should be doing something, that you can't find in mainstream. And, that's just, that's my feeling about it. I really think it's a waste of an opportunity to just be imitating what DC and Marvel are doing. I mean, for crying out loud, there are plenty of superheroes with all the same, basically, I'm going to say this here and make some enemies here. How about that? Everybody who's doing superheroes for indie comics are just wannabes. They want to be this, they want to do that, they want to do Superman, they want to do Batman, but they can't. Yeah, because they're not, they're not part of the crew that's doing it, and they're no longer doing that kind of work. You know. Do you have something to say other than the world is being saved by an intergalactic villain? Do something different. Add something to the conversation. Here we go with the line here. Got a ski nose, very much like we'll call it Bob Hope nose. And that's the upper lip here that you can see. Anyway, the basic element of for my characters for the series is it's an angel who's being messed up and played with by the gods. It's just someone who has done all the right things, played by the rules, but the gods of light and darkness decide they want to play a chess game. They want to play, and they're bored, so they choose an innocent angel and say, okay, how can we mess with this character? Well, throw them into this soup of gangsters and monsters and demons, and see, how this angel can handle itself. But so it's kind of like, Michael feels betrayed, is tossed out of safety, paradise, and winds up just in the act of doing that. The rules have all been changed. The universe is split wide open and restitched back into a different shape and form. Kind of like suddenly you wake up, like if this would have happened in reality, it'd be like you turned a corner and suddenly the world is no longer how you knew it to be. Long-standing relationships are no longer there. You've got, what is wrong? What is the morality? Things have all changed. So with Michael is turned into a semi-mortal, still has sort of angelic powers, has wings and has a fire fist, has a flaming fist that can use as a weapon. But Michael is both male and female. I mean, at one point it starts off as an ethereal spirit, but in the transformation, the essence of male and females come out. So Michael, as a character, now has to navigate this world of demons and sinners and living dead and having to figure out what are the rules of morality, what's right, what's wrong, and so we start seeing Michael as a personality dealing with all that. But it's not a cut and dry sit around and just talk about my feelings kind of show of book. No, it's there's a lot of action, there's a lot of humor. It is basically how I'm describing it now is it's Barbarella meets of Popeye. There's all this. There's a lot of quirky material in it, but there's also a kinky, interesting, naughty bits. I would like to I refer to it. Oh, for example, one of the naughty bits, again, is I don't shy away from showing, Michael as a, bare-breasted. That's not a worry about it. When Michael is transformed, I don't shy away from showing that it has certain attributes. Now this is Cherry I'm drawing, one of the girls in the 1717 Club. This campaign with Fire Fist Angel, what I've done is it's in black and white tonal interiors, and I felt that it works better than in color. It gives a different feeling to the in terms of the story. It feels more noirish. I like Cherry. She's a no nonsense gal. She really sort of handles the other girls in the club. And one of her jobs is to go and find innocent rubes and like marks, lead them into the club, and so they can basically drain the blood. These are vampires. These gangsters. And that's part of the. It's kind of and their aspect to it is like very much like The Sopranos meet. I don't know. From dusk till dawn, basically. Okay. Now this is Cherry. Now, I have a character that's I find very interesting. Let me just hold on a second, be right back. Yeah, one of the characters is the bartender that I really like. It's Screw Tape, and kind of he's got tattoos and he's got horns. Oh, let's see. Hello, Frater CR. How you doing? Thanks for showing. Thanks for visiting. I'm gonna. Let's see. Let's work out this a little bit of my guy here. Screw Tape. Let's see here. He's a kind of a traditional bartender type. Here, nice skull here. Pointy-eared, some earrings. Let's see here. And he's got a little pencil mustache also, and goatee. And sometimes, I mean, I know I've got another one doing a bow tie, but kind of like dressing up my bartender that way. Let's see, he's got gonna hold a drink in his hand. So we'll just get some hands here. That's nice. There's a good little bottle here. A little splash. And he's holding on to it. Some ice in here. Try to get some action going on in this drawing. It's got an apron. So he's got apron straps here. So let's see here. Okay. Thumb here. And that bottle. Underbolts and a skull head here with thanks for a tattoo. Let me sharpen this up. Yes, here we go. So, if anybody wants to ask me a question, please do. Get some. Get some thumb action here. Okay. Frauder says, has the tattoo some special meaning, like an identification mark for club members? Hey, that's a good idea, actually. Yes, it could be. You know, And we can do it. Could be you know. I mean, these are characters who they're definitely into identification. But yes, that's I hadn't been playing with that, but yes, it could be. And to earn, you have to earn your thunderbolt and and skull in several different ways. Oh, I'm working on this hip picture, more than I did the other ones because there's a lot more to do. When you do a bit of holding something and really working it into some kind of mid-action. You have to really think about it. And also, there's more here with to play with in terms of with screw tape. So anyway, with Bloodwing, we're really close to funding. I've got less than 48 hours now, and we're just there. We're just there. We're maybe $70 left from the funding to go. Now the book is a trade paperback. It's 64 pages, and including cover, but everything is jam packed with artwork and the characters work better than in black and white and tonal than they do with color. But it's a digest size book, and it's not a floppy, it's a trade. Let's see here. Darken it up. I like this Blackwing pencil. Nice and dark. I like to play around. I mean, even though I do have a tablet to draw on, I still much prefer pencil and paper. I'm so it just feels so much better to me. Well, here we got your goatee, the Van Dyke. Frater, there is so much expression, even the way he holds the bottle with his little fingers spread out. Yes, there is. Thank you. It's an attitude. Do something. And here's the thing with drawing, have attitude. Here, for example, I'm not trying to make all the fingers exactly the same, you know. Notice they're not just holding it parallel. Now, I'm not doing anything with down here. I mean, there's only so much that you can do without getting so, without going overboard. And doing too much. That's another thing. When I'm drawing things, and this is what I like about a pencil, is that you don't have to, connect all the lines. That's your, I mean, I do that, when I finish my drawing, but still, what I'm learning to do or developing is, even when I color it in gray, I will drop out lines, but just, fill in the gray. And the shape is there, but you don't feel like you're constantly, connecting dots. There is that aspect to it. It's not like it's a lot of times I feel like drawings, on computers are very plasticky, and I try, not to do that. And then even when I'm doing a clean drawing, and it's all connected, I feel as though there is sort of a grittiness to it. Even when the drawings are all cleaned up, there's still a rough element to it. So anyway, this is Screw Tapes. through 2. And let's see here. Got one more. Let's see, we've got one more here. I haven't come up with this guy's name yet, but it doesn't matter. I think in terms of shapes, again, these guys like to have mustaches. And cigars coming out of their mouths. Cigars, cigarillos. Let's see here. It helps me having a little mustache with these characters. Allow me to play with their upper lips, and getting feelings of how to manipulate their mouths a bit. Let's see here. Yeah, it is. I agree, Frater. So we're going to give him a bit more of a Greek or Mediterranean kind of curly hair, but it'll still be kind of a flat topish aspect to him. And he wears a suit. So let's just kind of like, let's form a shape here. He's got, smallish ears. But let's get a little bit of a little bit of a side, not much sideburn, but still something here. A lock coming down here. Give him a little bit of a double chin. He has a little bit of a broken nose. Really bookish there. He's not chomping on his cigar. He's just kind of mouths it. Here, give him some. His eyes are. All these guys are like, beady-eyed. Always kind of giving you the snake eye and saying, "Okay, do I trust you? I don't think I trust you." But anyway, as I said, in describing Bloodwing Angel, the book, it's basically it's a cartoony, caricatured, fantasy. There is a cross, like if you like heavy metal magazine, you like dystopian fiction, you like the 2D animation, traditional 2D animation. Also, as I said, fantasy. Everything is and humor. Sort of, not just not trying to do satire, but sometimes it's a humorous situation that has to be played a certain way. I mean, it's just there. It's irreverent in many ways. A little curls here, the waves. Let's finish up here. See. So he's got stripes. That's fine. So that's pretty much it. We've got screw tape. Got cherry. We've got carrot top. And we've got snake eyes. So these drawings, these are going to be available as add-ons. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 of them. So they'll be, I'll make them available, but it's just depending upon who comes first. I will just it'll be random, but they're all good. So check out the Kickstarter. As I said, it's down there. It's Fire Fist Angel. book one. It's Screwed by the Gods. It's we're down to the last 2 days, and it's really solid. So thanks for showing up here. We're gonna end the broadcast, and thanks very much for swinging by. And the show, this video will be up and running, on YouTube. So if you get a chance, check out the campaign. Frater, thank you very much for showing up and being part of this little chat. I appreciate it. So you guys take care and have a safe weekend. It's not really 4th of July, it's the 1st of July, but I want to say to all my Canadian friends, a happy Canada Day. Same to you, Frater. Thank you. You all take care now. Goodbye.